Hi friends, welcome back to my channel Sharing Simple Knowledge. Today we are going to see the subject verb agreement. I think many of you have some idea what is subject verb agreement. One of the most common grammar mistakes that the English learners make is to do with the subject verb agreement. It's nothing simple. The subject and verb must match each or agree each other. In detail, what is subject verb agreement? Subject verb agreement refers to the grammatical concept that the subject of a sentence must align or agree with the main verb of that same sentence. In particular, singular subjects take singular verbs and plural subjects take plural verbs. In order to accomplish this, there are some rules for the subject verb agreement. We must follow that or abide that one. Sometimes we can hear some of them are he do not want to go. Is it correct? Or I does not. Like that simple mistake, grammatical errors can reduce your score in Oet writing and speaking. These grammatical errors mainly we make in writing and speaking section. Usually singular subjects take singular verbs, plural subjects take plural verbs. But in the present tense, nouns and verbs agree in the opposite way. I will make it more clear. When your subject is plural, usually you add s to make it plural. For example, baby becomes babies. And if your subject is plural, you do not add s to verb in this case. That means in the present tense. Example, the flowers look beautiful. And if it's the singular, we put the flower looks beautiful. Now let's look in detail the rules for subject verb agreement. As I told before, the singular subjects require singular verbs. Example, he eats mango. Plural subjects require plural verbs. They eat mango. Compound subjects with the word and require plural verbs. Let's see the example. Mr. John and Mr. Alex work together. To simplify, singular subjects require singular verbs, plural subjects require plural verbs, and compound subjects, if there is a word and, require plural verbs. Next, see the fourth rule. Compound subjects with the word or not can take either a singular verb or a plural verb. Make it clear, if the number of the subject closest to the verb is singular, you can use a singular verb. Example, either John or Meera knows the answer. What about plural? If the number of the subject closest to the verb is plural, use a plural verb. Example, either John or his sisters know the answer. Here, the sisters comes near to the verb. That's why we use plural verb. Next, the fifth rule is collective nouns can be singular or plural. Collective nouns like team, company, city, committee are singular nouns and thus take singular verbs. Then like the nouns like team members, company leaders, city officials are plural and thus take plural verbs. I think it's clear for you. So the sixth rule is indefinite pronouns are singular and always take singular verbs. What are they? Anything, anywhere, anybody, anyone, each, each one, either, neither, everyone, everybody, nobody, somebody, someone, and no one are singular. Example, nobody likes apple anymore. So always be careful when you make sentences. What is the seventh rule? A pair is a singular noun and takes a singular verb. Example, that old pair of shoes has treated me well. Not have. Because you might think it's a shoe, so we will put have. That's wrong. Should put the singular verb. Let's see the eighth rule. Plural form subjects are often singular when presented as a title. Example, physics is an essential subject. The ninth rule is gerunds often function as singular nouns and they take singular verbs. So what do you mean by gerund? That is a verb form, always act as a noun, and it always ends with the ing form. So for example, swimming, that is the gerund here, was the sport that taught me how to win. So it always takes the singular verbs. We are almost near. The 10th rule is the phrase one of who should be treated as a plural noun and receive always a plural verb. We all are familiar in the Oet speaking. We introduce ourselves like, I am Miss X, one of the registered nurses who is working in this hospital ward or in this clinic, like that. So always be careful when you are speaking one of the registered nurses. It should not be one of the registered nurse. So be careful. The last one is they is a third person pronouns that can be both singular and plural. They can refer to a group of people or to one individual. Corresponding verbs should be singular or plural according to the context. So we have to know what are the first person, second person, third person. Here are some examples. First persons are I and we. The second person is you. And third person, he, she, it, or they. I think it's clear for you. So in order to achieve a good score in your Oet writing and speaking, you must be familiar with this subject verb agreement. Then only you can use it wisely and achieve your target score without spending lot of money by attempting several times. Thank you for supporting me. Thank you very much.